In an apartment building, a flat's number is being changed from 2 to 9. New owners of the flat, a young couple Beattie and Sam, have moved in. The flat previously belonged to a serial killer, and that is why the flat's number was changed. Even the bath was replaced where the killer chopped up a body. Sam is going to work and has to work night shift. Sam leaves and the painting on the wall falls down, scaring Beattie. After Beattie picks up the painting, the screw on the wall comes out on its own. It's 4:14 a.m. Beattie is sleeping. She wakes up after hearing strange noises coming from the wall. There is a crack on the wall where the painting used to be. Suddenly, her blender turns on and notices the vacuum on the table. She puts the vacuum down and turns off the blender. When she turns around, the vacuum is on the table again. Suddenly, a ping-pong ball starts bouncing. She follows the ball and picks it up. Another ball arrives at her feet. She moves back and the door opens, scaring her. Sam has arrived back from work. She tells him that they need to move. Sam calls up his agent, who is going to get in touch with the previous owner. Sam doesn't believe her about the things that happened, but Beattie insists it did. Sam goes to take a shower after making fun of her. Beattie is having some food when the doorbell rings. She opens the door to find the previous owner of the flat, David Sowerbutts. He explains that the ping-pong balls belong to his mother, who used them as eyes to do impressions. She passed away in this flat. He remembers his mother dancing to Soulja Boy Crank That and his mother holding it while he pees. One day he found out his mother had cancer. On her deathbed, David wished he could kill death, but his mother says that there can't be a world without death. After his mom died, life became harder for David because he wasn't equipped with many life skills. Luckily, he had a friend, Emily, who came to look after him. She helped him to move on with his life. Eventually, Emily moved in here with him, but after a while, it all started to go wrong. His mom's things started appearing all around the apartment. After she leaves, the keyboard started playing on its own, even though it wasn't plugged in. His mom's ghost appears and gets angry at him for getting rid of all her things. She tells him that Emily is not good for him and advises him to come home early one day. She also tells him to ask her why she's got 2 mobile phones. A phone starts ringing. The man on the other end wants to talk to Emily. When he came home early one day, he saw Emily with 3 mentally upset men pretending to be small babies. She tells him that these men pay her to do this. They like being treated like a baby. He tells everyone to get out of the house. He calls Emily a prostitute. After he calmed down, he realized he made a mistake. He apologizes to Emily. They both reconcile and decides to have a baby, but she wants him to get rid of his mother, whose body he has kept on ice in the bathtub. Next morning, they chopped her body up and took the pieces to recycling center behind Shopping City in Wood Green. Few months later, Emily gave birth to a baby, John. They even bring in a clown on John's birthday. Sometime later, Emily got a new job, working at an all-night pharmacy. One day, his mother's ghost came back. David has recycled all her mother's body parts, except for the head, which he bricked up in the wall. Her mother encourages him to kill himself so they can be together in the afterlife. But David wants to stay with his son. She tells him to kill the baby too. Just as David is about to kill the baby, Emily arrives and stops him. She called the police and told them everything. They took him away and he hasn't seen his family ever since. But his mom's head is still in the wall, and she is not at rest. In the present, his mother's ghost appears and says that it's time to do a murder. David doesn't agree, to which she says she wasn't talking to him. Beattie stabs David in the back. Sam arrives and sees Emily holding a knife with David lying on the floor. The episode ends with Beattie getting ready for work, with Sam's body kept on the ice in the bathtub. Please like and subscribe the channel for more videos like these.